Okay, so I'm making this video for ChiddersND on Reddit just to kind of explain his question, which was you always struggle to win 1v1s and yet frequently nearly win 1v3s, which doesn't make sense to me, right? And this is something that I have felt myself. Why does this happen? But it is pretty obvious as well. Like you said it yourself. The only reason you can think of is you get nervous in a 1v1, whereas in a 1v3, you go into just trying your best because you know you're at a disadvantage. That's exactly it. It's still kind of surface level, but it's exactly it. So here, this is a clip I'm gonna show where that actually happens. Right, I end up killing the squad solo, but I'm gonna point out a few factors to show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I see.
So
Right here, right here.
so we have an enemy team around here, right? And the last thing they're doing is just running at us directly. They know someone's over there on the right. This guy isn't just running through here. He's taking a safer route to get to me, right?
There's a guy moving here too. Yeah, I'm right behind you.
So they're getting some advantageous ground, right?
They want to pull something here. No?
So I'm also moving, so they can't just cut through here.
He's there.
Yeah. You see where I'm going on the other left? I'm going on your left.
30 on this guy.
Is he still inside?
They've stopped, right? Like my team are not shooting anyone. They've stopped. They've scanned to see like where are these guys and what shall we do?
I think so. His teammate is right there. Careful.
And
I
this
don't
team
see
is
him.
moving.
I'm
They're
moving.
moving pretty fast as well.
Teammate is right. He's close.
Don't see him. Don't
Right
see
there.
him.
So they've started to attack my teammates on that side, and the enemy they're changing their position quite often. They're moving fast, but they're changing their position quite often. Whereas I have changed my position, but my teammates are still there. So they're doing something that they think is going to work against this point of interest here,
You
right?
probably don't know I'm here.
I'm getting focused on.
And they're winning these exchanges, right?
Yeah, don't.
Queuing up.
He's coming over to you.
I'm getting focused on.
Behind you. Behind you.
I know.
Right? So this guy has jumped up here, did significant damage, and while this guy's on top, this man is now running through this section here, right? They didn't do this one first though. The horizon didn't just run through here first, and then the lifeline is trying to get up. They actually did this somewhat safely, right? They're still rushing. They're doing it somewhat safely, and so they're putting some effort in to try and gain the advantage. And my team is putting some effort in to not die and not do anything rash themselves, right? And this is why when you take a 1v1, it's harder, because if this person tried to, for example,
I don't see him.
if someone tries to take a 1v1 here, it's going to be tough because this person's trying to stay alive and this person's trying to stay alive. And it's not going to be straightforward. And this is what we experience. Like our 1v1s are challenging because both enemies are putting a lot of effort. Both players are putting a lot of effort in not doing anything that's going to just get them killed. Nobody wants to die. But the moment they feel they have an advantage, that goes out the window, right? So
I'm moving.
this is what we're going to see
You
here.
probably don't know I'm here.
I'm getting focused on.
Yeah, don't.
Queuing up.
He's coming over to you.
I'm getting focused on.
Behind you. Behind you.
I know.
So they've got an advantage, right? They've got one knock, and now what they're doing is they're going to rush the last guy that's here, right? Because they've got an advantage, and everybody knows that. And now, sorry, that's my Discord. And now they're going to try and clean up this person that they perceive to be, completely alone. And they're not going to do that with the same care that they did at the start, right? They're not going to say, like, I'm going to go on this roof and I'm going to hold this. They're just going to run and get this guy.
Oh
Right?
god.
So now they know where I am. And what are they going to do? So they closed the distance on this guy, right? The interaction, this guy just had to climb up this roof to be in intimate distance with this guy, and someone else just had to either come through this door or run around the side, and they're here. But with me, what do they have to do to get that? They have to run across this plane. So the best thing for them to do would be to run across with each other. Maybe trap me, cover an angle, trap me, and work together to get me. But instead, the way they see it is, we just killed 2 guys. We've got the shield swaps, and it's just 1 guy left. We know where he is. Just rush him.
Oh god.
And what am I doing? The last thing I'm doing is rushing them. I'm holding an angle that's awkward for them to shoot at. I'm taking shots on 1 guy, and now I can't get him anymore. And I'm aware that this guy is going to shoot me. So I'm going to try and do what damage I can and also not die instantly to him. So I backed him up. So this is where he's won that exchange in a sense, right? He's done just as much damage, and he's not just rushing me because he doesn't want to die. But the other guy is probably just rushing now,
I'm
right?
just gonna die here.
Because I'm weak. And this is the last thing he was doing at the start of this game. We didn't see anyone just rushing. And that allowed him to receive this shot. Another thing is that because it's just 1 guy, he doesn't say, yo, the wingman can down you in 2 seconds. Right? So he's not waiting for this guy. He's trying to catch me off guard. He's actually using his brain, but he's not using the advantage they've gained. The advantage that this team gained was outnumbering me, not coming at me 1 by 1, right? So I'm fighting for my life. This should never happen, right? Like, he should never miss it. What's it called? If all things are equal, he's hitting shots and I'm hitting shots, I'm going to lose that. But what happens when you're under pressure, right? When you've just received a headshot, sometimes you can't hit the rest of your shots because you're like, I'm going to die and it's more pressure. And I'm already like, I'm dead anyway. I'm going to fight as hard as I can. So now, this guy on the left, he's probably rushing to get the cleanup, right? So he's going to leave his cover, run in the open, and it's going to be quite reckless. Right? So before he even looked at me, I'm already aiming down sight because I know, like, I'm probably thinking he's coming from up here. And he's still in sprint, just rushing. Whereas if he came round aiming down sight carefully, he probably would shoot me just as quick as I'd shoot him. So I catch him off guard, and now he's probably hip firing, right? But the point is, the 1v1 is not impressive, right? The main issue here is that he has a second teammate that's alive. Why don't they come together? They were all alive a second ago. Why don't they come as a team? Because they were working as a team at the start. Why not now? The only reason why they're not working as a team is because they perceive this to be a free kill. And it is if you work as a team. It's literally a free kill if you just come together at the same time. They can have 1 guy come here, watch this angle, and another guy come from behind. They can all come from the same angle at the same time. They have many options they can do to make sure I don't do this to them.
Oh my.
And the other guy, he's probably looting. He probably thought, yeah, they'll just kill that guy. Who knows? Now this guy's running in, right? He's not... Before, he was playing somewhat safe, right? But now it's just run and jump. He's weak, he's one shot, get him. And this stuff usually makes people feel good, right? Oh, I just wiped the squad by myself and stuff like that. But when you look at it, it's not that impressive. It's you killing a bunch of guys, abandoning all their skill, all their fundamentals, everything that they've learned to get to this point, they abandon it on a belief. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. I'm telling you, it's important.
Oh fuck.
I don't see anyone.
In the back. They did land there. One guy.
Okay.
No, full team. Full team, sorry. Have a volt.
I have a wingman. They landed on the complete other side, or are they still on
No,
us?
there.
Okay.
In there. They're there. One just went outside. He probably tried to loot the left area. He did. One's inside here. One guy.
I'm looking. He's watching you. He's watching you.
I know. He knows I'm here. His
Yeah,
teammates
yeah,
are gonna
he's watching.
come out of the building.
Yeah,
He's
I
one
see.
guy, I think.
Right here, right here. There's a guy moving here too. Yeah, I'm right behind you.
They want to pull something here. No,
Yep.
he's there.
Yeah. You see where I'm going on the other left? I'm going on your left.
30 on this guy?
Is he still inside?
I think so. His teammate is right there. Careful.
I don't see him. I'm moving.
Teammate is right. He's close.
Don't see him. Don't
Right
see
there.
him. They probably don't know I'm here.
I'm getting focused on.
Yeah, don't.
Queuing up.
He's coming over to you.
I'm getting focused on.
Behind you. Behind you.
I know.
Oh god. I'm just gonna die here. Pussy boy. Pussy boy.
Oh my.
Recharging my shield.
It's alright.